And now, my dear friend, said Faria, sole consolation of my wretched existence, you whom heaven gave me somewhat late, but still gave me a priceless gift, and for which I am most grateful. At the moment of separating from you forever, I wish you all the happiness and all the prosperity you well deserve. My son, I bless thee. The young man cast himself on his knees, leaning his head against the old man's bed. Listen now to what I say in my dying moment. The treasure of the Spadas exists. God grants me the boon of vision unrestricted by time or space. I see it in the depths of the inner cavern. My eyes pierce the inmost recesses of the earth, and are dazzled by the sight of so much riches. If you do escape, remember that the poor abbé, whom all the world called mad, was not so. Hasten to Monte Cristo. Avail yourself of the fortune, for you indeed suffered long enough. A violent convulsion attacked the old man. Dante raised his head and saw Faria's eyes injected with blood. It seemed as if a flow of blood had ascended from the chest to the head. Adieu, adieu, murmured the old man, clasping Edmund's hand convulsively. Adieu. Oh, no, no, not yet, he cried. Do not forsake me. Oh, succor, help him! Help! 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 Hush, hush, murmured the dying man. That they might not separate us if you save me. You are right. Oh, yes, yes. Be assured I shall save you. Besides, although you suffer much, you do not seem to be in such agony as you were before. Do not mistake. I suffer less because there is in me less strength to endure. At your age we have faith in life. It is the privilege of youth to believe and hope, but old men see death more clearly. Oh, 'tis here, 'tis here. 'Tis over, my sight is gone. My senses fail. Your hand, Dante. Adieu, adieu. Again, raising himself by a final effort, in which he summoned all his faculties, he said, Monte Cristo, Monte Cristo. Forget not Monte Cristo. And he fell back on the bed. Folks, I don't know how to comment here. I really, really want to point out how hilarious it is that this feels like a Monty Python sketch. I hate to say it, because it is so heart-wrenching. And I think where I'm conflicted is, like, there's part of me that is emotionally closed off and doesn't want to engage with this on the sincere level in which it's being presented to me. And we'll get there. I'll do it. I promise I will. Let me just get it out of my system. This feels like a Monty Python sketch. Like, the old man dying in bed who never actually can stop talking. He just, I do. One more thing. I forgot. Please mail that letter on the edge of the counter to my sister. She hasn't heard from me in 3 months. I'm afraid she might think I forgot about her. Okay. Oh, I can't see anymore. Adieu. Wait. One more thing I forgot. Yes. Don't forget to file all of the deceased paperwork so that you don't have to pay taxes. Yes, one more thing. I forgot. I put the deed to my home in Italy in my sock drawer. If you ever make it to Sicily, you'll be able to find in the third drawer from the bottom the deed to my house. It is yours now, Dante. Okay, I'm going now, and I will see you. Adieu. Okay, sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of this story at all. Obviously, I love this story, and this is heartbreaking. And Dante is having the moment here that he never had with his father. And we don't see Dante's emotional reaction to it, which I think is coming tomorrow. Assuming that he did actually die here. But, I mean, Monte Cristo, forget not Monte Cristo. If you're going to go out, what last lines to go out on? So we'll see. And I have a sneaking sensation that Dante's reaction's going to really be what gets me in the gut. But Dante is just living in kind of a moment of panic here, not knowing what to do, thinking he can help. It really captures that helplessness that you feel when something like this is happening. the panic that just kind of overcomes you, and you want to reach out to anyone for help. He's forgetting his circumstances, and trying to call out to his jailers, and Faria's like, no, I'm dying, I am dying. But in case I'm not, just remember that we don't want the jailers because they'll separate us even if you save me. So, just calm down, dude, and let me die quietly. And if you save me, awesome. Okay, adieu. Sorry, I don't know why I keep going there. I'll bring this up in therapy, I promise. Okay, I don't have too much to add to this, except to say that I'm surprised I've gone this far and haven't mentioned it yet. Monte Cristo literally translates to the Mountain of Christ, which that's gotta be intentional symbolism, right? And for those to be Faria's last words. In fact, I just did a little search here because I wasn't sure. I've never looked up whether or not Monte Cristo is an actual place. And it is. Monte Cristo, it's all one word, unlike the title of this book, says it's a highly protected, uninhabited Italian island off the Tuscan archipelago, famous from Alexandre Dumas' novel, The Count of Monte Cristo. So this is a real place. How many people do you think have gone and looked for treasure here over the last 200 years since this novel has come out? I bet lots of people have been there. It's got to be, it says it's highly protected, so, you're not going to get just any old person going over there looking for stuff. But, there's a whole Wikipedia article on this. Okay, you know what? Maybe in the coming chapters, I will do some research on the island of Monte Cristo and bring that to you. But back to it being called the Mountain of Christ. I mean, that certainly, we're already talking about, kind of resurrection tropes with Dante here, and with Faria literally saying the Mountain of Christ as his last words, and dying, a man of the cloth, let's not forget. That symbolism can't be unintentional. All right, that's all I've got for today. Let's continue this emotional fest tomorrow. I promise I'll be on my best behavior. Why don't you join me here then? You'll know where to find me. Okay, goodbye. The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.